What's going on, guys? In this video we are going to see something called math class methods in Java programming. If you have watched my video 2 videos ago, I guess I made a video about compound interest, how to find out the compound interest. When I do that programming, I have shown you guys how to do the power. Like that, there are many things, you can square root, you can find the max, min, all those things. There are many things in math class methods. I want to show you the other things. I show you the power already. I'm going to show you the other things in this video. Okay, now let's go ahead and put system.out statement, system.out.println, and then first I'm gonna use a math method called absolute, math.abs. What does it do is, if you know math, you know that absolute, what does absolute value does is, it doesn't matter whether it's a number is negative or positive, it turns into positive. Now let's look at an example. Let's say I put minus 26.7. the absolute value of this one should be positive 26.7. it doesn't matter what sign it is. Okay, so if I go and run this one, now you can see we are getting a positive 26.7. and another thing is, we have something called ceiling and floor. Ceil round this one to highest possible number. Like let's look at an example. So math.ceil, and I take this negative out. Okay, now 26.7, but okay, let's put 4 right here, because if it 26.7 and it's going to round it to 27, but even if it's 26.3, like below than 0.5, it's still round this one to highest value, like 27. Now let's see, you can see here 27.0. that's how the ceil works. Ceil rounds to highest possible number. It's 26.3, so it will round this one to 27. And another thing called floor do the opposite things, like math.floor. let's say 26.8, it rounds down to lowest possible, like 26. it rounds to 26. Now let's go and run this one and see. You can see it rounds to the lowest value. Now the next thing is, we are going to see max, math.max. what does this one do is, it let's say I put another number like 5.2. it compares these two number and displays the highest value. In these two, 26.8 and 5.2, 26.8 is the highest value, so it should go and display that one. Now let's run this one. Now you can see we are seeing 26.8, and we have another opposite thing as well, like minimum. So min right here, if I put minimum, it's going to compare again and see which value is the lowest, and it's going to display that one. Here 5.2 is the lowest, so it should display that one. Now let's run this one, and you can see it's displaying the lowest value. And math, we have seen max, minimum, and another one more thing, square root. We have seen the power. For power we put POW, or like 26.8 power. The second one is power 5.2. let's go ahead and try that one as well. Now you can see it powered this one by okay, E7 is 10 to the power of 7. That's why I was wondering, like we are getting like 2.6 something when a power of 26.8 power 5. It should be a biggest number. I was wondering why I'm getting small number. Now I see E7 is times 10 to the power of 7. It's scientific method. Now the next thing we are going to see is square root. To put the square root, we type sqrt, and then it's gonna, for this one we just try to give one number, because square root is always 2. So square root of 2, so 26.8. and if I do this, run this one, Now you can see we get something like the obvious one we can do is 9. If you put 9, it should give us 3. Okay, let's run this again. You can see we are getting 3. And those are the math class method. Those are the math class methods in Java programming. I hope you guys find this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe my channel, and see you guys on my next tutorial.